Greetings, YouTube. Monsignor William Lynn has been sentenced to 3 to 6 years in prison for child endangerment. Between the years of 1992 and 2004, he was in charge of priest reassignments, and during that time, he moved pedophile priests from place to place and kept their crimes out of the public eye. Now, we're never going to know how many people he harmed because of that. Think about that for a second. That's 12 years of shuffling suspected pedophiles from place to place. That's horrific. I would go so far as to possibly say monstrous, but I don't believe that human beings are monstrous. I don't think they're monsters. I think they're human beings. And we need to make sure we don't think of them as monsters. Because when you look for monsters, you don't see the people committing evil. And that's what you have to do. Look for people, not monsters. And this man committed evil. He aided and abetted pedophiles. Now, out here in the real world, if you were a private citizen doing that, I imagine you'd be spending a lot longer than 3 to 6 years in prison. I am still baffled why clergy are given a wash and reduced sentencing in these regards. Child endangerment for 12 years, and he gets 3 to 6. That doesn't seem really fair to me. But this is the first I've heard of where someone has been found guilty and charged and sentenced with a prison sentence for aiding and abetting a pedophile priest. Now, the pedophile priest that really brought this to the fore in this particular case is already in prison. He's serving 5 years. I don't think that this Monsignor is actually probably going to serve the 6, so that priest will probably at least serve longer than his accomplice, though I believe that priest is defrocked. I have no idea if the Monsignor will be defrocked. But I want to keep going up the chain, because these people are part of a hierarchy. They do not function in isolation. These are not independent Catholic churches. There's no such thing as an independent Catholic church. They're all part of the same hierarchy. And I want to keep going up all the way. I don't care if we have to breach international treaties. I want the people that were involved in these atrocities brought to justice. I'm glad that this Monsignor is the first one. But he shouldn't be the last. Not by a long shot. We need to make sure that all the victims out there, all the survivors of these pedophiles, know that they have not been forgotten. That justice, though it may be slow, will eventually be served.